and prosper. He became a duct tape marketing coach in early 2008. And I'm excited to hear about a duct tape marketing coach. And is happy to be part of a nationwide effort to help small business marketing efforts become more effective and systematic. Mike, we'll turn the time now over to Troy.
Thanks. Golfing with a shotgun. Now that's what I need to be doing. I help my score out a little bit. As long as you're not keeping score, I think you'll be all right. To start off today, we're going to be talking about 7 steps to small business marketing success in a down economy. I'd like to start off today by telling you one key thing to make any business successful. The key thing to making any business successful is to meet or beat people's expectations. It's that simple. So I'd like all of you to take your expectations of this presentation that you had in and lower them a couple notches, and we'll have a good time. So who is this random guy up here getting ready to talk about duct tape and marketing and simpleness for you? It's a pretty thing. I grew up in Orem, Utah. Loved it down here. Made it down for spring breaks and things like that. And came down here and played football at Dixie State College. And just loved the atmosphere. Loved being down here. And ended up heading out to the Midwest to Oskaloosa, Iowa, middle of nowhere, and going to William Penn University, where I finished up football and finished up schooling out there. I graduated in public accounting, and 2 weeks after I graduated, in the middle of December, it was freezing cold out there. We had to hang out. We had a kid 2 weeks after I graduated, and 2 weeks after that, we were on our way back down to southern Utah. We'd had it with the cold weather, wanted to get back, and we really loved it and enjoyed it here. Shortly after getting back, me and my wife started a small accounting business called Affordable Business Solutions. So why in the world would somebody that graduated in accounting, started an accounting business, be talking today about marketing? Might not make a lot of sense. As we started our accounting business, I look at companies' financials and sit down with them. And I was amazed at just the differences. Some of the businesses, they just weren't making it. And some of them in the same industries were prospering. So what was the difference? And I found that some of them had just little simple things. It's not that one wanted it more than the other, but they had a better foundation to grow and be successful in their business. So today we're going to talk about, kind of lay down a foundation. So what is the definition of marketing? You know, there's a lot of different definitions out there. There's the textbook definition. If you ask people, probably everybody in the room would have a different definition of marketing. With duct tape, we like to keep things simple. Getting somebody to know, like, and trust you. When you look at marketing that way, it really simplifies things. How can I get people out there to know me a little bit more, like me, and build that trust with them? And to go on the first step, strategy before tactics. A lot of businesses, they get out there and they're excited. They start their business and they're ready to go out and get things, and they go straight to the tactics. And I read back, with all the football I played, I look back, and the strategy is the most important part. Before we were going to play a big team, what do? We watch a lot of film. We put a scheme together, and then we go out and execute it. And we need that more than ever today. Having a tighter budget, we can't be spending it without having a good strategy behind it. And with strategy, there's 2 things I like to touch on. Find and focus on your ideal clients. Right now, with marketing budgets tighter than ever, we can't afford to spend our marketing dollars on just anybody that's out there. We need to really narrow our focus and find that. Don't try to be all things to all people. As soon as you start to do that, you start to become very special to nobody. Focus on your profitable customers, ones that refer business to you. And that one didn't show up. And just really focusing on those people, it really saves you money by focusing and narrowing your focus on that. The second part of that is differentiate and dominate. By setting yourself up to become unique. Right now, is there a way to kind of go back through your business and repackage your business? Instead of just calling it, by the hour, putting a package together that makes things on there. instead of cutting prices, competing on price because things are tight, is there a way to add more value by packaging other things together to create that value so you're not cutting costs on other things, throwing in additional products or services with that. A few ways that you can become unique just by the way that you call your products or services. Is it the process that you go through to deliver your service to make sure you're able to guarantee the results? You have some outrageous guarantee that you can offer. One that comes to mind is recently with the cars, the Hyundai, that if you lose your job in the next little bit, hey, you can just give the car back. Starting to become outrageous guarantees that people are out there talking about. And the strategy before tactics is really important. There's two clients that really stick out in my mind that we've worked with that just by doing this little thing, it's really helped their business. One was a landscaper. He was out taking every job that he could get, anybody that would pay him money. And he found he was really busy, and a lot of that wasn't falling to the bottom line. After he went back and just a few steps, he found that when he did backyards, he was really profitable. He could get it done in a short amount of time. His crew could handle that really well. And as soon as he started turning down jobs, focusing on the ones that he was profitable, made a huge impact on his bottom line. The exact same thing happened with the web design company. Taking any website that they could, as soon as they narrowed their focus and found their niche, they're able to bust out websites and become a lot more profitable by narrowing their focus. The second one is educate, don't sell. Right now with people having tighter wallets, they want to be more educated on the products and services they're buying. What are things that we can do to educate our potential customers, our clients? Nobody likes to be sold to, but everybody loves to buy. And that comes back through to the educating. One thing that we recommend people do is create what we call a marketing kit. Instead of trying to pull brochure, create a marketing kit, a folder, and in here have information, education.